Good afternoon and welcome to BJC Halacha A, day number 1789. Halacha that keeps the Yetzer Hara away, dedicated in loving memory of Daniela Basfi and Neshama Shavliya. And we're continuing with the laws concerning Erev Chatzeros. Here we go. How do you make an Erev? The mitzvah done to perfection is for one of the tenants of the courtyard to take one whole loaf of his own bread on Erev Shabbos on Friday and confer a share of it through another person to all the tenants of that court. It says in the footnote, bread is required because Erev Chatzeros makes the place of the Erev your place of dwelling. Only bread will serve this purpose, the Mishnah Berurah. You may not make an Erev Chatzeros with a piece of bread, even a large one. You must use a whole one. All right? Moving along. This is done by saying to that other person in any language he understands as follows. Take this loaf and acquire it on behalf of all the Jews who live in this courtyard or in these courtyards. This person then takes the loaf and raises it 1 tefach, about 3 inches, lifts it up, right? Then the one who is making the Erev takes it from him and recites the blessing, Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam, Asher kidishanu mitzvos v'tzivanu al mitzvos Erev, on the mitzvah of Erev. And then he says, I guess in Aramaic, by means of this Erev, it will be permissible for us to take out and to bring in from the houses into the courtyard, and for the courtyard into the houses, and from one house into another, for all the Jews who live in the houses of the courtyard. Since they all acquired a share in this loaf, and at the beginning of Shabbos, it is in the house of the one who made the Erev, it is considered as if all the tenants were living in this house, and therefore they are permitted to carry from the houses into the courtyard, and from the courtyard into the houses, and also into the entire courtyard. Beautiful. He says here in the footnotes, even if he did not say the blessing, the Erev is valid and carrying is permitted. Even if he did not say this, it also becomes a valid Erev, meaning that extra prayer. But if he said only part of it and not all of it, then the Pri Megadim says it may not be a valid Erev. Finally, last footnote, the place where it must be no less than 4 amos by 4 amos, right? Meaning you have to put it in a place that's at least 8 feet by 8 feet. If it is in a room of less than 4 by 4, but the apartment is large enough, it is questionable if it is valid. So you got to be careful with that. Thanks for listening. Your sponsor, Future Halacha, 36,100 of the gold. Have a great day.